sunk an enemy destroyer.
Hey team, this is Ripper. You guys are doing fantastic today. I got a fun video with the Druid and one of the most hated ships I believe in the game that I really do enjoy. It's one of my favorite ships and can't wait to show it off and some tactics and just talking just pure gameplay and fun and see how everybody's doing. So before we begin, like, subscribe, bell button below. Appreciate all the support of the channel. If you like what we're doing here, comment below, view it, whatever you want, and just have a blast learning how to sail ships, shoot ships, and having a great time doing it at the same time. So let's get right to it. The Druid, wow, one of my favorite. Literally my favorite ship. And the reason why is because it's so simple. It's really just pure gunboat action. Now, it doesn't have some of the greatest qualities, but it is in the armory if you want to grind for it, and it's pretty high price for it if you need to. Go check it out. I've done tons of videos on it, but really I just like enjoying the tactics and techniques, procedures about how to really enjoy this game and have fun with it. And I won't bore you to death. I'll speed this up as we go in and sail to Bravo Cap. I know most of the time I go to Bravo in the middle because why? Most people don't like going in the middle because they think it's going to be contested. There's going to be radar ships, carriers, subs, whatever. I enjoy actually really pushing into the Bravo Cap, seeing what's there. I've got RPF, as you can see right here, the Wolf indicator. It's an Aslane's mod. Check it out. But that gives me a really good precise location of kind of, rough vicinity of where the closest threat is. I also have on the 2D map, you can see right there, that little, you can see the outline of the mini map. That gives me good situational awareness. That's why I like running RPF. It gives you so much information that you can use it to give you the best course of action, because if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know what's going on, you have no, I would say, information of the battlefield, you can't make really a good educated decision as to where to go, where to place your ship. I think it's very, very important in today's World of Warships. And as you can see, the Black Friday event is going on right now. So if you guys check out a lot of the other guys out there, YouTube video commenters and contributors, and they're talking about what ships to get, what not. I really don't see anything that I don't have already. Probably the biggest ones are Alaska, of course, the USS Black. Those kind of, and I'm a destroyer main, so I like the destroyers in there. The Black is probably the definite must get if you don't have it. It's available right there. The Smolensk is available for auction. I don't recommend it. It's really not as strong as it used to be in the sense, and it's really expensive. You got to spend like doubloons nowadays, I believe. It's really, really ridiculous. I thought about getting the Brisbane. Honestly, I'd rather just grind the business right now. I don't really see the enjoyment of a Minotaur with HE. That's just me. I don't really play the Minotaur Brisbane as much anymore. Yeah, it's got torpedoes. It's got 12-kilometer radar, but I really enjoy the destroyer gameplay role, as you can see in the background here. But maybe one day when I get the Brisbane, I'll do a review on it and take a look at it. But honestly, I melt Brisbanes with, you're going to see in this game, there probably is a Brisbane in the game right here, right? Yeah, there is a Brisbane. So watch how we just, annihilate it and take it out. But anyways, right here, what are we doing right off the bat? I know the Charlie team needs help on this side right here. And this is the bread and butter of the Druid right here. I really enjoy. I'm really going to draw fire. Now, look, we got this vampire over there in the smoke firing at us. You got, watch what the Azumo does. He would rather shoot at me. And this is the beautiful thing I like of the Druid. It's so annoying. It's so annoying to the point where you'll actually get battleships to blind fire you. Look at all the other ships around me. Probably the Shimakaze is not detected, so he's not getting shot at. But look, the Izumo would rather shoot blindly at me than somebody else. And this is the biggest thing as a good destroyer player. You want to absorb as much damage as possible so that they don't fire at your teammates. And that's your goal. Your goal is the Wild Weasel mission, is to get the enemy to turn on the radar, turn on their guns and weapons and fire. Look, he just fired at me. Izumo would rather blind fire me rather than all the other guys shooting at him, and boom, he goes down right off the bat right there. And way to go, Alaska B. Look, see, I told you, Alaska B is very powerful. I do recommend getting it. Tier 9 cruiser, really, really powerful. I do enjoy that. That's my recommendation right there. Okay, here we go. Gonna go support our Shimakaze. A good destroyer player always supports the other destroyer player on your team because I've noticed the statistics show that the more of your destroyers that survive, usually in the long run, win the game. Here we go. Here is a Buffalo broadside. Bread and butter of the Druid is annihilating light cruisers, especially broadside. And just look at the damage that this thing can do. 1,500 damage from a little destroyer every few seconds. Holy crap. I mean, this is exactly why I like the Druid gameplay so much, because it's devastating. I mean, you are literally a power player in the game, and you can really destroy an entire flank by yourself. Supporting your teammates, because it is literally a force to be reckoned with. And man, it is super powerful. Heals and everything, whatnot. I've got the build where we have the improved AP. So and not only does the Druid have some of the best improved angles for AP, look at there, he goes, bounding, jumps up for joy as he dies right there. And I believe, what is my What is my build here? I wonder if I can... How do I do that? Oh, here it is. Can you see the build? Oh, I forgot how to show the builds. I was going to show you guys the build here. Drag and drop. No background. Nope. I forgot how to show the builds on this thing. I'll have to figure this out. But anyways, the build I'll show you at the end of the video. Oh, here it is. Build viewer. Drag and drop. Oh, man. I'm still learning this, guys. The build viewer is... I'll have to show that later, maybe. But yeah, I was going to show you the build of the video, but I guess you can't do it while in the replay mode. But I'll have to figure that out later. But anyways, the Druid build I have is the improved AP angles, concealment, of course, and just basic gunpowder reload and the RPF, of course. That's where I really focus and make the bread and butter of this ship. And it's heavy AP, too, because it really, man, when this AP punishes you, it really hits you. It really does punish you when it hits you hard. And it's hard to angle against, as you're going to see later with the Druid, because the AP angles, you literally got to angle more than 72 degrees, I believe, greater than 72, and that's literally your slim profile, and it's really difficult to do sometimes because you got to position yourself and get in position. If you're running away, you're not being a part of the fight, and that's what the Druid really excels and shines. It's got some of the greatest acceleration, you know, for the British line destroyer. Ooh, torpedoes right there. That's why it's good to have, maybe Hydro up later. But yeah, I've got the RPF giving me info on where this vampire is. Now, here's the problem with you running the vampire. As soon as the vampire spots you, I would slow down because, look, he's got a 5-kilometer hydro. What he's going to do is pop smoke, and then, of course, he's in the smoke. I can't see him, right? I don't have any radar. And then here's the other downside. I don't have the 5-kilometer hydro he has. So if I drive into 5 kilometers of him, I will get spotted, perma-spotted from the hydro, and he's in smoke, so I can't see or shoot him. And without radar assistance or anything of that kind, you're in a world of hurt. This is why it's good to have situational awareness of your surroundings. Now, I didn't want to push too close because this Petra that just died had 12-kilometer radar. He would have spotted me, and I would have been free game to shoot at from the Vampire. And the Vampire has a very, very high reload, or very, very fast-firing guns, low reload rate, and it's got the great, HE, but also great improved AP angles as well. The Vampire and the Druid are kind of like brothers, and they really kind of do similar things. The gunboat reload on these things is incredible. Again, you could see why I didn't rush the Vampire. I'm just going to wait. There's nothing wrong with being patient in this game as well. That's why I do like World of Warships, because you don't have to run to your death and just go guns blazing. You actually can use your brain and think about, what am I supposed to do in this situation? So I noticed that nobody in this team is around me, spotting me. So when I fire my guns, they go out to 12.1 kilometers. Nobody is in his ring, this ring right here, at the spot for him. So therefore, I can fire for free. So you got to have situational awareness to know that. Now, the Vampire, the problem with him is, here's the downside of the Vampire. When he pops his smoke, it's a crawling smoke, which means it'll follow him around until it goes away. So look, I know exactly where he's at. Constantly moving. Now, I believe his smoke did go away, and I don't see this. Man, I need to activate Azalane's mod to see the smoke clouds on my radar again, or minimap. But I kind of know where he's at. The RPF is indicating he's running away. He's not within my detection, so he's going in this direction. Now we're going to use our smoke. Again, a great thing about the Druid, quick healing, quick reloading smokes. They're quick smokes from the British line that last about 40 seconds, but they on 60-second cooldown time, which is awesome. So I can use a bunch of them at my will. And look at that, Vampire shit at me. See, annoying ship. Everybody hates a Druid. They just would rather fire at me in blind to get rid of me. And anyways, I'm going to just run away, not take damage, and we're going to see if we can melt some more ships in the background. This is exactly why I like the Druid so much, because, man, this thing is a force to reckon. You can literally hold off with the assistance of a Shimakaze that's putting smoke down for me. Great teamwork right there. I need to know why the smoke is not appearing on my mini-map. Let's see here. Show smoke. No, that's weird. I have to add that in there maybe later. Yeah, that's weird. I thought smoke would be available here. Anyways, use the smoke to your ability. That's why I like... shows your random ally. Nope. That'd be a nice thing to have. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why I see it. Okay, here comes the Vampire. Vampire's going nose in. Look at the improved angles. Look at that. Even though he's angled, I'm still taking damage off him. It's incredible. You know, this AP is awesome. I mean, even if you angle against it, it still hurts you a lot. So I really do enjoy that, man. This thing, he's just not going to be able to survive against all this AP damage right here. And boom, we take him down. Our job as a good destroyer player is to eliminate the other destroyers. Unfortunately, he had to sacrifice himself to kill our Shimakaze, but that's all right. The game's almost over. Ooh, can we get a double kill here? And boom, he goes down. Not enough for a double kill. Just too close. Now watch this. The Satsuma would rather fire at us than our other teammates behind us. Isn't that incredible what a Druid can do? Those shells that do a lot of damage could have inflicted serious damage to my teammates, but because he's so preoccupied with me, I let my teammates shoot for free without worry about being hit by a Satsuma that has some of the biggest guns in the game. So look at that. He's aiming somewhere else. He's thinking about it. He's like, why is this druid melting me for 1,200 every time? He's getting bombed like crap. See, again, we are a supporting force that helps our other teammates do a lot of more damage to him. And while we're just sitting here, look, he would rather shoot at us. He literally blind fired in the smoke. And the reload on these guns, of the Satsuma, is a really long reload. And so he would rather sacrifice his reload and for his guns to shoot at me. Which, what does he gain by shooting at me? I don't know. But the game's pretty much over. She's probably just trying to have fun. But like I said, Druid is so annoying, so powerful. And can we get this kill right here? He's 6,000. Oh, he fired his last 2 shots. Ooh, last shots. Let's see if they hit me. Look, I won't move. Let's see how much damage they do. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, he took a bunch. And not after he loses to us as well. 113,000 damage, 4 kills. And literally 4 kills on this side of the map. We literally, took a quarter of their team, or a third of their team out, just by hanging out over here. And the rest of this history right there. I wonder if we can get the Kraken right here. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the Druid. I still think it's one of the most powerful ships in the game. It's so fun. It's so enjoyable. And as you can see, it's the most annoying ship in the game. Most annoying destroyer that I feel when you play it a certain way like I do. It is annoying because everybody would rather fire at it in smoke than actually go after my teammates. And you can see why the majority of my teammates on my side actually survived, because why? Nobody was shooting at them, but they were shooting at me in the smoke. And that's why I think the Druid is really ridiculously powerful. I know a lot of people don't like the Druid. They think it's, no torpedoes, no really radar or significant hydro or anything other than the quick smoke and guns. You're kind of like a solo player. Actually, I would say this thing is a very good support ship when it goes out there and really takes the hate to the enemy. But let me know your thoughts below. What do you think of the Druid? I mean, and what are your favorite destroyers, and how do you play it? Anyways, top 2 of the team right there. I mean, come on. Destroyer getting 4 kills with the Wisconsin. Pretty darn powerful. Way to go, team. Supporting their 113,000 with just guns. Okay, that is incredible. And we're taking 1 million potential damage. If you can go above 1 million potential, you are classified annoying in my book. Man, if you're absorbing that much damage in a destroyer, 1 million, holy crap. You are doing a lot of hurt. And we're spotting the team as well. 71,000 damage in spotting. That's why you are getting a lot of the points, doing what you need to do, and also capturing points as well. Being a good destroyer player, doing all those roles. And as always, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe bell button. As always, if you see me out there, make sure you say hi. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. Cheers.